Continuing from last video. Alright, here we are for infection, I think, number 21. It's gonna be the mold. Let's hop right into it. So we're gonna spawn the mold first. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna put them in this village and the other one, Phayriosis in the other village. So, yeah, let's do it right away. Hopefully, if I do it right here, they can't reach it. Hold on. I don't know why it is doing this. That, no clue. You might have been hearing a good double effect right there. For some reason, one of my other like one of the other audio things I used to record, it was catching it, even though it wasn't for Minecraft. It's for a different game I was playing. I don't know why, but it did. So hopefully it's good though. Hopefully it didn't like sound too bad and everything like that. So yeah, let's give them both their upgrades / what is it? What is the mold one? Advanced mold phase. There we go, / game roll phase points 5-0. There we go. So is this spreading yet? Has it spread at all? Oh, it hasn't. I don't know why. Whoops, I did not mean to hit it. Okay, there we go. There we go, okay. Perfect. I don't know, maybe it was the blocks I had were... Not blocks I had, the blocks around it were messing it up. Not too sure, but now it's working at least. Timer starting. There we go. And, yep, there it goes. They can't hit this, but hopefully should start spawning some stuff soon. Come back and check on it in a second. Head over to Phayriosis and see how they're doing, and then we'll start a time lapse soon. They're growing at a normal speed like I expect them to. Once they get the first hive mind somewhere else, they're gonna be going a lot more. I like that though, the dead crops, but that's kind of like a mad. Oh, maybe it's because of the phase. Once it gets to a certain phase, all crops die. You can't grow anything. I like that. That's cool though. All right, this yeah, it's spreading a little bit. I'm not too sure if I have to be closer to it for it to spread or something. Yeah, I'm not too sure if I have to be closer to it for it to spread. Here, I'll stay over here for a little bit. And then I'm going to start the time lapse now, so I hope y'all enjoy. Alright, I am back, and like you guys just saw, all the Phayriosis mobs managed to beat the main center of the mold, causing it all to rot, and now mold's dying. So yeah, that's another win for Phayriosis. I forget if that's a streak or not. How did it get over here? What the hell? I have no clue how it got over here, but it did. So yeah, another win for Phayriosis. Like I said, I don't know if that's continuing its streak or not, but yeah, let's move on to the next round and see if they get another win or not, or if the next infection will be able to beat them. I'll see you when I have that all set up. All right, here we are for infection number 22. Ecdysozoa. I don't know how to say that word. I don't even know how to pronounce it. So yeah, let's hop right into it. Not too sure how it works. Never messed with it, but yeah, we're gonna just spawn every single thing from it. Okay, whatever that is. No clue what that is. Giant, like, I don't even know. No clue. I like the models though. The models look nice. Okay, this is what spawns. It starts an infection. Okay. Do one more over here. Oh, these are insane how strong they are. Do a few of them. Oh. What's it? No clue. What if I go put it like on the thing itself? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, does it attack it too? Okay. All right. Put them. And then one more up over here, and that's it. I was lying. One more. Chuck, chuck, chuck. Okay, so there's a few bugs over here. I wanna see it like infect the block. Oh, is it done over here? Yep, there we go. All right, perfect. Go over to Phayriosis then. I thought it despawned. I wonder how those spawn the big bugs. I like the models, like I said, are insanely well. All right, let's go over here, right here. Boom. All right. Slash game rule Fay. Is there a thing for a command for the thingies? I highly doubt it, but I'm checking still. I don't see any. No. Nope. Okay. Good to know. Misclicked like 3 times there. Has it spread it all over here anymore? No, it takes a minute for it to spread, it seems like. Yeah, I don't know why it's taking forever for it to spread. I thought it said it's supposed to spread fast. Mossy. What's the difference? No clue. No clue at all. Maybe it's the grass? Is it the grass? No way it's the grass. It can't be. Whoops. Whoops. Oh yeah, it was definitely fighting this thing. That's why I lost some health. I mean, this one's spreading right here at the very least. So, yeah, let's start the time lapse. Hope y'all enjoy. Alright, I'm back. It's been about like 10-ish minutes. And yeah, Phayriosis made it over here already before they could even like remotely infect a whole bunch of the area, even though I gave them a multiple increase of the bug soils. Yeah, so that's gonna be another Phayriosis one. It's gonna start another streak or keep continuing streak. Not too sure about that, but yeah, the streak continues. So yeah, let's go to the next round and see if that infection will beat Phayriosis or not. Or if they I cannot speak right now. I'm being so for real. It's been a minute since I properly like recorded something like this. But you know, let's go to the next round and see if the infection will continue winning or not. I need to stop yapping. Alright, I'll see you when I have that all set up. Alright, here I am for infection number 23, the flesh that hates. Let's hop right into it. We're gonna put the flesh that hates, yeah, over at this one, and then Phayriosis over at that one over there. So let's go right here. They're both pillager outpost thingies. I don't know like what they call them, but they're both pillagers. They both have pillagers in them. They both got like the flags for them. So yeah, they're both gonna have like kind of like what's the right word here? Like oh, I don't want to say supplements because that's not what it is. Like nutrients. Yeah, that will work. Like nutrients for them to grow with. I mean, it doesn't really matter with Phayriosis, to be honest. All right, let's turn them both to their max. Game rule, phase points 25000. So this one, I'm not too sure who's gonna win between it. Points add. I think this is the highest phase. It should be the highest phase. But assume it's the highest phase? I don't remember what. Let's do it one more time. Okay, yeah, it's the highest phase. Alright. Well, let's start the time lapse for y'all. Hope y'all enjoy. I'm assuming that. Honestly, I'm assuming the flesh that hates will win because they can't really take damage right now. But you never know. So, yeah, here this time lapse starts. Hope y'all enjoy. Alright, I'm back, and from what I can tell, the incubator is dead. So yeah, the flesh that hit lost against Phayriosis. It managed to take like the top layer, but Phayriosis just bombed it away and infected the layer underneath. So that's continuing Phayriosis' win streak. Let's move on to the next round and see if the win streak continues or not. I'll see you when I have that all set up. Alright, here we are for what should be infection number 25. I forget if I said 24 for the previous one, but if I didn't, then it was 24. But right now it's 25, so let's get right to it. It's gonna be against Prion, so let's go put them down first. Go over here a little bit, like right here, and then we'll go on the other side for Phayriosis around the same like distance. There we go. No, come over here. Damn it. Go back. Turn around. Wait, yeah, okay. Go after the... Oh, damn. Literally just one. Did it? Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Here, just grab this. Get the pigs. Oh, you bum. I'll go place this down, but I won't like change the phase for it just yet. So Prion, I can change Prions first. There we go. All right, let's go back over. Okay, well, you should spread a little bit. I should have grabbed it right off the bat. I'm sorry about this. A whole bunch of pigs down real quick. Okay. One vomiter. Few lacerators. Oh, not even what I wanted. We put another one down. There we go. These are what I wanted. Where did the one to go? There it was. Oh, okay. Oh, there can only be one, maybe. Maybe. Got a whole bunch of pigs. And I'll change phase for Phayriosis. Yeah, see how they're turning into Phayriosis? That's funny. Alright, slash game rule. Not whatever that is. 500. There we go. Alright, there we go. Start the timer. There we go. Timer is started. And let them go. Is this... Yeah, okay. It's just Phayriosis stuff on top of it already. Damn. Along with blood. Damn. It needs a smoker. That's what it needs. I'm sorry. I have to do this one more time. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Alright, how's Phayriosis? Oh, it's already right here. Okay, I'm gonna start the time lapse, and yeah, hope you all enjoy. Alright, I'm back, and it's been about 10 minutes, and Phayriosis has taken care of all of Prion's mobs in the hive and everything. So yeah, that's gonna continue on Phayriosis' win streak. Let's move on to the next round and see if Phayriosis can continue the win streak, or if something else will bring down another one of its win streaks. I forget what other mods did that, but I know a few did either tie with it or beat it, so I'm pretty sure Moss did. So yeah, I'll see you when I have the next one all set up. Alright, here we are for infection number 26. It's from a mod called Hammer's Items. This is another new infection thing I added. It's not just infections, there's a whole bunch of random stuff, but there is an infection feature in it, so we're gonna add that. Alright, let's go over here for them, and then all the way over there for the Phayriosis. Right here. Break all this leaves real quick. Okay, there we go, right there. So it spawns two things, okay. Straining order. Your world will never be the same. It's this thing right here. And two of these. We'll do 4. 4 will equal 1 red mine. Then I'll spawn some Silverfish King, whatever the dropship is. I have not messed with this mod that much. Oh, and the infected stone's already getting bodied. I'm not surprised. Oh, the infected stone is it? Oh, okay. Alright. Be with them. See how these guys do. Attack the guard. Is there any other item I can give him? I'll give him a soldier. The hell? Drop pod. Okay. Oh, we need to infect at least one infected alive. Hopefully they're all good now. I wish these blocks would spread by themselves. But they don't. Sadly. Oh, okay. Thank you very much for doing that. Oh, you also have to do. There we go. So was there really... Should have probably tested this out more. Alright, there we go. Now the infection's properly started. Alright, I want one of them. And there's a few of them. There we go. Now I won't do anything else. Perfect. What the hell is this purple stuff? Enderman blood. Alright, well, we got it going. What? Oh, it's a Phayriosis thing. Is it really getting bodied by a single one? Damn. Damn, Phayriosis is strong. Okay, but it's starting though, so okay. We can go start the time lapse. Yeah, we can go start the time lapse. Kind of forgot to start the timer for a second, but I mean, it's all good. Most likely won't even use up the whole timer. So yeah, I did the Phayriosis. Yep, okay. And how's over here going? What is attacking them both? Is it something from Phayriosis? That was the guard, but no one's attacking the guard for some reason. Why not? Go attack a soldier. I don't know why there's so many mobs around it that aren't attacking it. Damn, the guards are strong. Oh, it's over. Damn, why are they so strong? Holy. Okay, well, they can stay like that. Alright, anyways, let's go find a spot to start the time lapse in. There we go. Hope y'all enjoy. It's gonna take a minute, but Phayriosis will take over 100%. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna start the time lapse now. Hope y'all enjoy. Alright, it's been about like 30-ish minutes. Not too sure why everything's like so laggy, but Phayriosis will definitely win in the end. It's slowly spreading, but it's basically already taken over the same, if not more land than that, and it's gonna spread more, especially with all these mobs. Like I said, I don't know why it's spreading so slow. I guess this is just like very unoptimized, so it takes up a lot of the like resources. But yeah, Phayrosis's win streak continues. Let's move on to the next round and see if they can continue the win streak. I'll see you when I have that all set up. Alright, here we are for infection number 26. I've been wrong for the past few ones. We're only on 26. The last few were like, I don't remember how many I was wrong on, but like 23 to 25. I think it's the ones I was wrong on. So those were what those were actually. So hopefully I made sense right there. But let's hop right into it. Necro-Rooted. One's gonna be over here. Other one's gonna be over here. I can't speak. Even if I didn't make sense right there, when I'm editing everything, I'll have like the numbers correct on the scorecards and everything. So you'll be able to see it there. All right, put it right there. Yeah, I don't know why I'm having trouble, like not trouble speaking, but like properly saying what I want to say. Like articulating what I'm trying to say. Nah, that's probably the best way to describe it. Also, because I had to do it last time because it was lagging the game, even though it didn't help at all. Because the last mod I used was not that very optimized, I don't think. Chuck that. Yep, perfect. Okay, head over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Get away from that as loud as hell. Slash. It's after. Just so it's in the first stage, so I can actually start doing stuff. Actually, I already have it down, so I'm gonna just do this. That 250007. Slash. There we go. Alright, they're both in their final phases. We can start the timer now once I close everything else. There we go. Alright. See what's going on. We have some spore just going around. This has infected a fair bit. Probably is going to spread for a fair bit. Anything else going on over here to do with the root? No, not that I can see. Besides them trying to get the... Oh, they did get it. There's still some, so it's all good. Head over here, see how Phayriosis is doing. Awesome. Forgot to do this. I know I always forget to grab it sometimes when I need it. Hopefully it's not too annoying for y'all. And we'll go over here to the village and put it down here. In the middle of the church. Hopefully, I'm trying to talk right now because my dog is going crazy and I'm hoping you guys won't hear him. I don't know what he's barking at, but he's barking at something and it's like a lot of barking. Oh, there they both go. How's Phayriosis spreading? Alright, it's going good. I'm going to find a spot to start the time lapse and I will start the time lapse. Right here, is this good? Can we see both spread? Then we'll go right here for the time being. I'm going to start the time lapse now and hope y'all enjoy. that's gonna be the end of that time lapse, and it ended with Phayriosis winning. It killed the however you say that word, the main infection, the root mod, and made the big nuke happen, the explosion. So yeah, that continues Phayriosis' winning streak. Let's move on to the next round and see if they can continue the winning streak or not. I'll see you when I have that all set up. Alright, here we are for infection number 27. It's going to be the potato infection. Let's hop right into it. Alright, we're going to go over here. So first off, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shaman. Potato. Where is it? Where is it? I know I've seen it before. There you go, Potato Creator. I don't think it does anything, but they might as well still do it. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 slash po. What is the man for it? I know he. What is the fucking command? The fact that I have to look at it, I'll cut this out. It's a game rule, okay. Alright, so they're both game rules. Alright, I'll do that when I do Phayriosis then. Right here. Right here. There we go. Slash game rule. Potato points. There we go. Slash game rule. There we go. Now they're both in the final stage. And let's see how they do. They already started doing. Where'd they all go? Or did they get taken out already? No way they did. I wasn't even over here. There we go. There's still more stuff that I don't know. I think there is. Okay, there we go. Now they okay. I don't know how they got taken care of so doing the earlier like before, but now they should be doing good. And okay, yeah, especially with me giving them. I like that. It's cool. Making them have the higher up effects. Not effects, but like the higher up the tier, whatever. Phayriosis has fared a fair bit already. So, oh, what the hell is all this? Is this from the spiders, right? Yeah, I think so. Somehow Phayriosis got over here though. I don't know how. Anyway, let's start the time lapse, no matter how short it may be. Hope y'all enjoy. It has not even been 5 minutes, and for the most part, they are all wiped out, or will be wiped out in a few minutes. Because, yeah, Phayriosis has basically taken up over here. And they're... Actually, how's this gonna go? Okay, they got... Yeah, no. It's definitely gonna get... the potatoes are definitely gonna get beat 100% with how fast it's spreading. So, yeah, they can... Phayriosis continues its winning streak. Or its win streak, whatever you want to call it. Let's move on to the next round and see if they can continue their winning streak or not. I'll see you when I have that all set up. Alright, here we are for infection number 28. Going to be desertification. Let's hop right into it. So I'm going to go over here and hit a little bit of this. Boom. Going to chuck a whole bunch of sand down for it. The more sand, the better it spreads. And I chose a swamp biome along with the river because of the way the mod works when it interacts with the water. It gives it one of its unique mechanics. Let's place a whole bunch of sand, and this line I won't cross. Otherwise, over here I can go as free as I want. Because it's not like it's going to be too big of a deal when it comes to the Phayriosis stuff, so just place as much as I can down. Okay, there we go. And there we go. Let's go in the water a little bit. And then all the way on the bottom. Continue going down. I hate underwater so much in Minecraft. Sometimes that's so annoying. Okay, we're almost done. Get all that. And then just a little over right here. Trying to get the water as much as possible. There we go. Now back over here. And the last little bit of sand we're going to put down, and then we'll be good. Get a little bit in the ground. There we go. Over here now. Oh, nope, I can't do that just yet. Last little bit right here. There we go. Has it done anything underwater yet? Yeah, there we go. It's starting to do stuff. Alright, then I guess I can go out a little bit into this water. I should have. Click as fast as possible, even though I can't click that fast, to be honest. Alright, there we go. Now we can check that. I'll come back and spawn the scorpions down in a second. Let's head over here. Right here. Boom. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Head back over here. Let's give a few scorpions spawn throughout the whole thing. Alright, there we go. Chuck, how is it coming along underground? Or not underground, underwater. I don't like the way that looks. Nothing too crazy going on down here. It's starting to go here. Yeah, it's basically taking over all over here. Perfect, perfect. Alright, let's game rule phase 2500000. There we go. And let us start the time lapse because I don't have anything else to show off to y'all. So hope y'all enjoy. Alright, that's gonna be the end of that time lapse. And the winner is gonna be Phayriosis. They can't infect each other, so they can't really like determine the winner that way. The way they determine it is if like whoever surrounds each other first, and Phayriosis has a head start and they're almost fully surrounded. So yeah, that continues on Phayriosis' winning streak. Let's move on to the next round and see if their winning streak can continue or not. I'll see you when I have that all set up. Alright, here we are for infection number 29. I guess you can call this mod an infection, but like at the same time, it's not like a proper infection mod, it's the Ravenous. Even though it can like infect your world basically, with like a whole bunch of Ravenous by the screechers and stuff. So let's hop right in. We're gonna put phase 6, the final version right here. And Phayriosis will go over there. There we go. Got phase 6. Should be going around and attacking. Yep, there we go. Head over here. I'll chuck one more phase 6 down and try to make it a bit more fair. Flash game. Phase. There we go. Let's head back over here. Go. And then one more over here. Right there. There we go. Alright, let's find a spot I can start my time lapse at and start it. Right here works like this. Yep, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna start the time lapse and hope y'all enjoy. Alright, that's going to be the end of this time lapse. Not really sure what killed it right there, but that's another win for Phayriosis. They're going to continue their winning streak. I wouldn't be surprised if they continue it for the last 2 infection mods too. So yeah, let's hop right into it. I'll see you when I have that all set up. Alright, here we are for infection number 30. it's going to be Shrews Alien Infection. So let's hop right into it and spawn them. All right, let's go over here. Actually, we'll do Phayriosis over here. Oh, boom. There we go. All right, now let's run over here. I guess fly as fast as I can and spawn 5 of them over here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Poor dogs. I wish they didn't have to die, but it's the way of the world. All right, let me do game rule. And there we go. All right, and let us commence the time lapse. Hold on, there we go. I was just putting the timer on. All right, let's start the time lapse. Hope y'all enjoy. Alright, that's gonna mark the end of this time lapse. In about like 10-ish minutes, there's probably still like 1 or 2 small things scattered out about. But for the most part, Phayriosis took care of most of the shrew mobs. And even if there are a few small ones, they'll die shortly after, like in a few minutes anyway, so no point in keeping it going. So yeah, that continues on Phayriosis' win streak. Let's go on to the next round and see if the final infection will be able to stop their win streak or if they will continue and end off on a win streak. Alright, I'll see you when I have the next infection all set up. Alright, here we are for infection number 31, the final infection versus Phayriosis. It's Covenant creature, Covenant. Quick disclaimer with this one though is technically I'm pretty sure that the creator of this did happen to steal a few textures from the other alien one, the Gerius, however you say it. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you do play this one. I think they stole a few like of the xenomorph textures from what I've heard. It's not like I understand why people are mad about it and everything, but like it is a big. He should definitely address it and everything. The creator of the mod should address it, but it's not going to stop me from playing the mod because it's still a pretty well made mod. But like he should definitely address the issue of it being stolen. A few of the textures. I don't know if they changed the textures or not, but yeah, that's set. What's the command for this? Central Hive, Animal Warrior, 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 Warden, Warden. Spitter. There we go. Let's get a few regular ones. Xenomorph drones. There we go. And let's head over here and put a Phayriosis down. Alright. There we go. Slash name. There we go. Alright. Now get the timer started and we can start the time lapse to the final infection versus Phayriosis. They seem to be doing pretty well. I mean, they have the Warden's ones still, so those are probably going to be the big hitters. I mean, they're doing fine overall. So yeah, let's go find a spot to start the time lapse. Right here, does this work? Yep, there we go. Hope y'all enjoy. Let's start the time lapse now. Alright, I'm back. It's been about like 20-ish minutes, and Phayriosis managed to win again. Alright, I'm all good now. So yeah, that's gonna mark the end of the video. Phayriosis managed to keep his winning streak all the way until the end. I don't know how many times I managed to beat the other infections, but you'll see that on the screen and see who won between the other infections or Phayriosis. If you made it this far in the video, thank you a whole bunch, and if you guys / girls want to support me more, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, because all three of those things help me out a whole bunch, and I'll appreciate it a whole bunch. But other than that, if you do want to support me some other way and you've done all three of those things, you can check out my Patreon and my Discord. The links will be in the description. I know not everyone has money for Patreon, but you can still join it if you want to check it out for free, because I have some free stuff on there. And if you have already done the Patreon and you want to still support me somehow, you can check out my Discord. You can come and talk to me, some of my other subscribers, give me some ideas for videos, all types of stuff. But other than that, I hope you guys have a good rest of the day, night, evening, whatever time it may be where you're at, and I'll see you on whatever you watch next. Peace out.